You know, it's hard to believe that after doing the program for 10 years that I haven't yet talked about it, and we're 100 episodes into the AJ show. I think it's about time we talked about the workout program that I wholeheartedly believe in and still do today. We're talking about DDPY, or also known as DDP Yoga. So, as always, get yourself a beverage, sit back, relax, and let's talk about why you should try DDP Yoga. This is a Festivus moment right here. Festivus was just yesterday. Where's my poll? Eggman sucks. He doesn't deserve his doctorate. He doesn't. How was the island? Let's go back not just 10 years, but probably about 12 or so years prior to DDP Yoga. It was 2009. I was sick one day, laying in bed, and I was watching this infomercial of P90X by Tony Horton. My good friend Tony Horton. Okay, we don't know each other personally, but I feel like I do, just doing the program with him through the videos for like over a couple years. And so, yeah, I did P90X and got some great results with it. I dropped a lot of weight. I toned up really well, and probably would drop too much weight, to be quite honest, because I was down 160 pounds at one point. Today I'm at 225. Yeah, huge weight difference. But anyways, after doing that for a couple of years, it was about 2010 or 2011, I would say, I started experiencing some really bad back pain, lower back pain. So I visited a chiropractor, and so learning that, oh, you got some curvature, spinal curving thingy, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. My spine was curved, let's just say that. It was in the lower back area, and basically all the core exercises I've been doing, just tighten up the core muscles and everything, that's where the pain was coming from, is because the back was pushing against the core muscles. I was trying to push the back in alignment. It was weird. It was just the weirdest thing. So I did a lot of chiropractic stuff for the next year or so. And the next thing you know, and of course around 2012, I've been hearing about the rumblings of DDP Yoga. And I'm like, huh. And it's developed, of course, none other than Diamond Dallas Page, former three-time WCW champion, Diamond Dallas Page, who blew out his back and made a comeback, in professional wrestling through developing DDP Yoga over the years. He's been trying to make this program work. And if you watch the documentary Relentless that DDP developed, you can find that on YouTube, actually. It's also on Amazon Prime as well. I highly recommend watching it. It's about an hour long. It's just a documentary series about how basically the program really started. And it was basically around the time that I took interest in investing was basically when the boom happened for DDP Yoga, and I didn't realize how close DDP was on his final run to trying to make this thing work. And the only reason why I jumped on board was watching Chris Jericho in the ring performing at this such high level, and he looked great. I'm like, what is he doing? He's doing DDP Yoga. That's what he was doing, because he too had a back injury that people were saying, oh, you got to have surgery. But thanks to DDP Yoga, he's perfectly fine now. And he still continues to wrestle today on AEW, even in his 50s right now. He still performs at a high level, and it's just amazing what DDP Yoga has done for Chris Jericho over the last decade. And so, again, I've been doing the program for the last decade myself as well. I've been intense in the beginning, pull back on it some, mixing in some other workouts, of course. And, I basically do yoga about 2 or 3 times a week. I still practice it. I still have it in my warm-up sessions. I do some of the moves whenever I do like the heavy resistance bands or slam ball training and such. That way I can at least keep the flexibility going. and the strength building going with that. And so it was in June 2012 I invested in DDP Yoga and decided to, well, let's give this program a try. Let's switch it up. I've been doing P90X for a while, and then I, of course, did 10-minute trainer within the last few months prior to DDP Yoga. And here we are today. DDP Yoga is the mainstay workout program that I've been doing ever since. So how is the program? What's the program about? I mean, they highly do recommend the gluten-free and dairy-free route. Of course, look at me. I mean, I still partake. Let's just be real. I love my bread. I love my cheese. All right. I'm not heavy into the dairy as I used to be because I realize milk isn't been the best friend for me anymore as I get older, So there are some dietary changes I have adjusted over the years. I've tried some of the gluten-free experiments here and there over the time, and some of the dairy-free routes here and there. I dabbled in some. I've changed my diet here and there, the nutritional side of things. It's a program that basically DDP says, make it your own, even though they do highly recommend going that route, you don't necessarily have to, but just, do something at least nutrition-wise, to change up, your body. But the program, it really, really helped my back issues that I've had, and to where it's non-existent today. Sometimes I'll get those occasional flare-ups here and there if I strain a little too much. But, DDP Yoga, once again, you do the sessions, you begin to feel better, you feel looser, and you just feel great after you do a session of it. And so DDP Yoga is all about what's called dynamic resistance. Basically, it's you're flexing and engaging your muscles throughout the entire workout, through each movement that you do. There's minimal joint impact, so it's nice and easy on the knees and ankles, for me. There's flexibility, core strengthening, strength building. There's even cardio. You're doing cardio while you're in standing positions. It's the weirdest thing. You're blowing up and dripping sweat everywhere on your yoga mat. That's why I wear a headband when I do the sessions. And you can adjust the workout accordingly to your fitness level. He's really had it designed for just about anybody can do. There's even, ways to modify some moves. And believe me, I'm modifying certain moves because there's still some things I can't do. Still cannot do. So, for example, for modifications of some of the moves, if you can't do push-ups, go to your knees. Do push-ups from your knees. Trouble with lunges? Well, step in a little bit into your lunge or just drop to a knee and lunge that way. There's always ways to work around it. Need help getting off the floor? Get yourself a chair. Have a chair placed next to you to help get you up. Do whatever you got to do to make the program your own and make it work for you to be able to get through the workout. And over time, you will see the results take place. All right, garage definitely needs a lot of cleanup. Project for another day. But anyways, I'm here to demonstrate the basics of DDP Yoga, kind of just show you what it's about. So we're just going to go through something that basically what you start with in each session is called diamond cutters. So here we go. You basically, if there's a yoga mat here, this is where it'd be at, all right? You just want to grip your feet into the floor, kind of bend your knees slightly, and engage the muscles. Then you want to kind of just engage your glutes, your quads, everything below, engage, flexing everything. Then you'll just reach out like you're grabbing a ball, flexing the arms, the biceps, shoulders, fingertips, kind of like shooting water, how DDP describes it, all right? Just engaging it. So going from side view, that's how it should look. All right, go back forward here now. We're going to slowly raise it up. Please excuse the belly. It's going to happen. And this is basically what's called touchdown. Then, arms going to lower down, still engaging everything. Turning your palms down, bringing it down. You like to sometimes go through a second round of that, so we're going to raise it back up. Still engaging everything. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing it on down again. And bring it into, you guessed it, diamond cutter. Then we're going to raise that up, still flexing the fingers, the arms, the glutes, everything. Bringing it back, stretching it out. Bring your arms out to a T. Clench your fist and Hulk it up. And then just bring it back, stretching it. It's diamond cutters. When you go through the workout, as you notice, you'll feel your heart rate rise. You'll burn calories. Your cardio level will rise. And you'll just be begging for a break eventually. That's how DDP Yoga works. It is just an incredible program. So, of course, doing this, I do suggest a heart rate monitor to stay within your heart rate zone when you're practicing this program or any type of workout, really. You want to know where your fat burning zone is. I know as I get older, that heart rate level, tends to drop with calculations, which is nice. And it keeps you in your zone, keeps you healthy. And as DDP tells you in the program, make it your own. Make the program your own. It is up to you on how difficult and how easy you want to make it, but always challenge yourself. Try going to the next level. See if you can do that lunge. See if you can, do a warrior 3 position. See if you can do a crane if you do double black diamond workout. I still can't do cranes, all right? It's hard. But always challenge yourself when you're doing any type of workout. Challenge yourself at how long of a push-up hold you want to do. Because when it comes to push-ups in this program, they do it by countdowns. You'll slowly engage by lowering and going 3, 2, 1, and then push up for 3, 2, 1. They're counting by the seconds. There's some that will do 5 seconds. There's some that will even do 10-second push-up holds. All right? It's crazy. And of course, after doing it for 10 years, I've modified some of the workouts. I've added some new things because you begin to play around with it and saying, all right, what if I try it this way? Or what if I do it that way? But starting out with the program brand new, stick with the formula that DDP has provided. There's a beginner level, intermediate level, and advanced level for DDP Yoga. And there's meal plans inside the booklet as well. Of course, if you're not convinced, go to DDPYOGA.com. Go check out the testimonials. May I recommend watching a guy named Arthur Borman. Yeah, check out that testimonial. And you'll see hundreds of athletes, ordinary people, just like you and me, with testimonials about DDP Yoga. And just give it a try yourself. See if this is a program for you. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. And take care. And also, feel the bang!